Hey, little buddy, I'm gonna teach you some more stuff today. How you going? Oh, I don't know about that, Finn. I'm just a box. I used to have a refrigerator in me. How's it going, everybody? My name is Fynnpire. We're playing Autonauts. This is a really cool looking little game found on itch. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can grab this one. It's in a very early stage at the moment, so it's definitely not a complete game. But basically we're with this little Autonauts guy. And we can create Autobots, which are basically like little robots that we can make do stuff. They're to automate the processes. The whole game is around like building and crafting and that sort of stuff. But I'm gonna jump into this game so I can sort of show you what this is about. First thing we're gonna do is build a crude axe so we can start chopping down these trees. See this? I'm gonna chop down this tree, get some logs. Might even just chop down most of these. It's actually quite good that there's all these trees around here because they can be a little bit difficult to find sometimes. Sometimes you need to go looking for them. The maps seem like they're sort of randomly generated from what I've seen so far. I've had like maybe 15 minutes trying a few different maps. We're gonna build some flooring in a minute. Flooring so that we can start building machinery, and then we can start putting some of these bots. We can start making some of these bots, the Autobots. Okay. Which has no relation to Transformers whatsoever, okay? Simple flooring. Here we go. Let's just put some flooring down. Bam, flooring. Okay, cool. Now we need to put some logs. I didn't want to do that. I need to put away my my axe. Otherwise, I'm gonna chop apart those logs and turn them into planks. I don't want to chop them apart. Okay, I'm gonna put these logs into the flooring though. That's basically like a blueprint. It's like a, you know, like a planned thing. Kind of like in that game, The Forest, how you can kind of like plan out where you want to put stuff before you actually build it and actually, you know, put things down. So we'll do this. There we go. Put this flooring down. Then we'll have a place to stick the saw that we want to build. We're just gonna do a crude bench saw. Okay, I'm gonna put that there. And this thing needs logs, planks, and stone. Okay, so we've got 2 logs over here, although we're gonna need 4 planks. Now you get 2 planks per log. Let's just put those in there. We might go looking for some more trees to chop down. Now let's find another tree. There might be some over here. There's loads over here. And there's some that are already chopped down, so that's good. Do we have where's our axe? Where's the axe? Did I drop it? Or did I break it? Maybe I dropped it. Let's chop apart this log. Let's do that, cool. Put our axe away. There we go. And get these planks. Nice. See how many things I can carry? Look at all these planks I'm carrying. 4 of them. I'm gonna go put them in this. All of them. 4 of them. Cool. Grab this stone. Put that in there as well. And look at that. We have a saw. Okay, the next thing we want to build is a worker assembly thing. Where is it? Worker assembler. Whoa, this thing is huge. Look how big this thing is. Okay, where am I gonna put it? I don't know. Maybe we'll put it like on this side. This looks like a good spot for it. Yeah, right there. What do we need for that one? We need 2 logs, 2 planks, and 2 poles. Yeah, we can do that. Let's go get the logs first. 1. You can only carry 1 log at a time, which kind of stands to reason. Like, those logs are huge. And look at me. I don't even have shoulders. I'm a little shoulderless guy with cubes for hands. It's lucky he can carry anything, let alone giant logs. Okay, head over here. I'm gonna grab these logs. Cool. And we'll chuck that on there. So that'll be all the logs that we need. And we only need 2 planks. So that's basically just 1 chopped apart log. There we go. And get some planks. Cool. Grab these planks. And we'll take them back. Stick them in our little auto assembly worker bot thing. Now we need some poles. So for poles, we're gonna get these logs and we're gonna take them over to the buzz saw. The crude, what's it called? Crude bench saw. We have planks. Okay, let's create some poles. There we go, nice. We've got 2 poles. How many do we need? We only needed 2. We have 4. They look like French fries. Cool, man. All right, we'll chuck them in there. And then we'll just put the other stuff away that we're carrying. Okay, let's build some more flooring so that we've got some more space. Okay, simple flooring. We'll put some around here. Maybe just a couple. Like, why don't we just go nuts, right? We'll chop these trees down. I need to work out how to plant trees. I haven't worked that out yet. But see all these little seeds? Yeah, I'm guessing I can plant those at some point. And look at this cow just going to town, doing all the poops, doing all these little rectangular poops that, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to eat them because they look like chocolate. That's gross, Finn. Why would you talk about eating poop? This is slow going. You can see why we really need those Autobots, which we need to build at some point. Okay. Now we need a basic workbench. So let's put that there. A nice little workbench happening. Look at that. I probably could have put that thing on here somewhere, but I kind of like having it a little bit spaced out. I think it's good. Okay, we need more logs, poles, and stone. Okay, let's get all these logs. I'm gonna run out of wood in a minute. Okay, what else do we need? I think we've got a lot of the stuff that we need for this already. We need some poles. So let's put that in there. Cool. How many more poles do we have? We've got one more. I'm just gonna chuck them just like down here. Just to sort of store them, I suppose. That's not a bad idea. And let's go looking for some stone. Okay, there's some mushrooms. You guys see any stone? There's like a naked guy sleeping under a log. That's a bit weird. There's another naked guy. Not sleeping under a log. I prefer the guy under the log, to be honest. Ooh, stone. Yes. Nice, that's what we want. Take it back to our workbench. Chuck it on there. All right, go down this way. Get some more. That guy's called Tokatororan. Tokorotten. That's his name. That's really hard to say. This guy's called Zephole. That's what we have, these things. These are Zephole. I'm just gonna steal your log, bro. I'm sorry, but I need it. I need it for some flooring. There we go. Nice. Oh, there's a cow there. Look at the cow. He eats the grass very quickly, does that cow, and he headbutts it. That's what he does. He just bangs it in there and gets the food in his face. Okay, so with this, if we go over here, look at this. Look at all the things that we can make. The crude gear is for the worker bot. I guess it's like a, you know, like a gear, as in like a cog. That's what it's supposed to be. So we'll go over here, we'll stick that in there. We also need some planks and poles. How many poles we got? We got 2 here. We could easily make some more. All right, we'll chuck that in there. Probably didn't need to carry them over one at a time, but I did. Pick that one up, dude. Let's get some more poles, because we need 2 more poles. And we'll just pick up. There we go, we got 2. Chuck them in. Awesome, look at this! Now we have this little Autobot. It's a crude worker bot. How awesome does he look? Oh, he's very funny looking. He's so funny looking. I'm gonna create an axe so I can give this axe to the little worker bot there. I need a stick though. Where's some sticks? There's one. Okay, pretty sure, do I still have an axe? I can't remember. Let's go make one though. Run all the way down here. There we go, crude axe. Very good. What about a wooden axe? What does that make? I mean, what do we need to make that? We need a plank and a pole. For a wooden axe? Yes, logs, get some planks. Okay, put the thing away. We've got 2 planks. We'll go put one in here. And this should get us a wooden axe. Put that away. And we're gonna give the wooden axe to the bot. So if I press space, I can blow the whistle. And I can click this guy and I can give him a wooden axe. Look at this. Hey, there you go, buddy. There's your wooden axe. Nice one. So what we need to do now is we need to teach the worker bot, okay, how to chop down some trees. This is gonna be weird, but that's what has to happen. So first, let's get our axe. Okay, let's get it. Where is it? There it is. Awesome. Here we go. We're gonna click on him. We're gonna go teach. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go chop some trees down. Come on, dude. Let's go. Let's go over this way. Gonna chop down a tree. Gonna chop it down. Nice. And you can see on the left-hand side there, we've basically taught him how to do something. What if I move all this stuff out, right? Have him find a nearest pine tree, move to pine tree, use held item, and then, like, repeat? How do we make him repeat? That should loop back around, right? Let's have a look. So he goes over there, chops it, and then doesn't repeat. I see, I see. Maybe we do this. We'll take that out. Let's try that. Okay, finds tree, chops down tree. What are you doing now, champ? He stopped again. Why'd you stop? I just picked him up. I'm just gonna put him back down. There you go, dude, before I get sore shoulders. Oh man, this is tricky. Forever, repeat forever. Chops the tree down. Stops. This is so weird. I wonder why it's not teaching him to repeat. So let's just try this again. So we'll go teach. We're gonna move all this stuff out, all right? I'm just gonna go pick this up. No, I don't wanna learn that. Okay, so we're gonna go move to a tree. We're gonna chop the tree down. Okay. And then repeat it. Okay, let's try this. So he's going here, he's chopping a tree down, and he stops. Why do you stop, bro? Every time, you just stop. This is so weird. Why would you do that? Okay, we're gonna change the process a little bit. We might see if we can make it so that he adds stuff to storage. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is actually build like a storage container. So general storage, let's put it like here. Oh, we can't. We can't put it on the floor. We have to put it on the ground. That sucks. Okay, what about we put it like, do we have to go there to access the storage? That's what I wanna know. Maybe we'll put it here, okay? Let's just put the storage there. That's somewhere they can use it. We need to build it, so we need some planks for that. Do I have any planks? I have one. I have one whole plank. Okay. Maybe there's some more around. You got any more planks? Maybe up this way? We could build some planks. Let's just hit this, get some planks. Nice, there's 2. Cool, we're carrying 4 planks. Let's go put it into the storage. And that should be our storage. Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so now let's go teach our robot how to chop down a tree, pick up its log, and then take it back to storage. Let's do this. Hey, little buddy, I'm gonna teach you some more stuff today. How you going? Oh, I don't know about that, Finn. I'm just a box. I used to have a refrigerator in me. All right, let's hit that button and we'll go teach. We'll remove all this stuff. Okay, we're gonna teach him how to do something. Oh, hang on. We need to have our axe out. Now let's teach. Teach. All right, we'll get rid of that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk over to a tree. We're gonna chop the tree down. Okay, chop the tree down, very good. And then we're going to put our axe away, I suppose? Good question. Pick up the log. Okay. And then put the log in here. Cool. So we put the log all the way down into the storage. Okay. And then and then we move back here and we find the nearest pine tree. Awesome. And then we repeat forever. Nice. Okay, let's try this. Go. Okay, here he goes. Chops the tree down, finds the nearest log. Where's the nearest? Move to log? How is that the nearest? You didn't even pick up the log. Or did you? I don't know. Let's see, maybe he's got it in like his body. No. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. Are you serious, dude? Maybe because I didn't put the thing away. I don't know. What are you? He's out of battery. I didn't know you guys take battery. He's out of batteries. We might need to build a new one. Let's build a new one. One that isn't crappy like that one. What do we need? Just some poles and planks. Okay. I can do that. Given that I haven't worked out how to make batteries or anything yet. Or maybe he just had like an error and that's what was wrong with him. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I haven't quite worked out the little kinks in the game. If you know though, let me know in the comments below. I could really use some tips for this one. Hey dude, what's your name? Jake. Workerbot Jake. Right. Okay. You need an axe as well. Okay. Now let's teach you how to chop down some trees. Hopefully you don't stuff it up like that guy. What's his name? Rory. Let's not stuff it up, eh? Let's give it a good try. We're gonna go all the way over here. Okay. All the way up here. Chop some trees down. Come on, dude. Chop the tree down. Awesome. Good job. Okay. I don't want you to do anything other than that, okay? I just want you to repeat that forever. That's fine. Go. Oh, I was in his way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do it. Do it. Chop a tree down. Okay, he's chopped it down. Now he's gonna find the next tree. This guy's got no problems doing it. What was Rory's problem? Jeez. Okay, we just need to remove a step. We need to stop that and move. Now stop. Teach. Move that out of the way. There we go. Go. Keep going. Let's see what happens here. So use held item. Okay, he moves over there. He keeps walking back to this bit. And then he goes and finds another tree. What happens if we just stop and take this out of there? And then go. Okay, finds a tree. Finds a tree. Chops it down. And then finds another tree. For some reason, Rory couldn't do that. He just was completely incapable. Okay, so we're gonna get Rory to do something else. I don't know what. Maybe we can chop down Rory. I don't know how, but maybe. I don't know, chop him down. He's useless, this guy. I'm just gonna have to leave him there. What other sort of stuff can we build? So basic worker bot, what does that require? Planks, poles, and gears. So we've got a crude gear. How do we build a standard gear? Crude gear, right. Hang on a minute. So that was a basic workbench. We need a metal workbench. All right, let's put that there. Metal workbench. What do we need to build that? Metal. Of course, Finn, we need metal. So to get metal, we probably need some kind of pickaxe or something, right? No doubt. One plank, one pole. Here we go. Wooden pickaxe. We're gonna need some poles though, so let's make some poles. There we go. Should be 4 of them. We just need 1. Chuck it in there, get a pickaxe, and let's go hit some stuff, get some metal deposits, because that's what we need. There's such a process to this. Oh, metal deposits, look at me! Hitting them metal deposits, doing a good job. Did I get any metals? Metal ore. Okay, how do we create metal? Clay furnace, perhaps? What do we need to build this? We need some clay. Okay. So I guess we need some kind of shovel, yeah, to dig the clay. That would make sense, like a shovel. There's a sickle, scythe, pickaxe, bucket. Okay, I'm gonna go for shovel. Let's go and dig some of this clay. Can we dig this? Yes! Clay, nice! Okay, clay, come on, dude. Get all the clay. How much do we need? I think we need 5 pieces of clay. Okay, chuck it in there. And we have a furnace. Nice, now we need some logs. Okay, go and get some logs. Jeez, logs are down here. We have a furnace. We just created charcoal. Are you serious? What do we do with the charcoal? Oh, hang on. We need to click on it and go metal. There we go, some metal and charcoal. So let's put that in there. Put the charcoal in there. And now we get some metal? Yeah? Cool, metal. How much metal do we need for a workbench? 2. Jesus. Collect down the planks, collect down the planks. We got 4 of them, look at that. We look like a haunted stack of shelves. Don't we? Ooh, I'm gonna get ya. I'm the evil shells from the great farm of Autonauts. Okay, we have another little worker bot. What's this one called? Rod. Hey, that's a pretty cool name. I like that name. What do we need to build some storage? I think it was logs, wasn't it? It was definitely logs, okay. I might get Rod to go collect all these seeds for me. Yeah, can you do that for me, Rod, without stuffing it up? Can you do that? Let's teach him. Okay, so let's go over here, Rod. All right, go over here, buddy. Pick up a seed. Okay, pick up a seed. And then put it in here. Cool. All right, and then repeat forever until your battery runs out for me, please. Okay. All right. Heat. We want to put it in there. Are you serious? Stop, stop. Okay, let's try this. So I've created a new storage. All right. And I've set him up to basically just go and pick up the nearest seed, stick it in storage. Yeah. That kind of seems like it might work. Look at him. He's picking up all the stuff. Nice. Good on you, dude. Good work. Hang on. Let's take this one step further. Okay. Let's try and do something else. Let's add this in. Okay. And put this in there. And repeat until hands are empty. Okay. So he keeps adding to the storage until his hands are empty, and then it goes back to finding the nearest thing. Okay, now let's add another repeat into like here. Okay, find the nearest tree seed, move to tree seed, pick up tree seed until hands are full. Let's see if this works. Go. You watch, you'll run out of battery or something. I betcha. Okay, so he finds a tree seed. Look at him. He's finding another tree seed. Look at this. He's picking them all up. Okay, he's finding more. How many tree seeds can this guy carry? Now his hands are full, so he's going to the general storage, and he should empty it, keep adding them until his hands are empty. And then goes back to finding, yes, yes, I am a robot genius. This is good. That is how you do some really dumb basic coding, my friends. Good job, Finn. But using this method, we should be able to get them to plant trees, okay? We should be able to get them to do that. So how do I get soil ready? So I've got a shovel here, right? Where's my shovel? There it is. Can I dig the soil? I can. I can toil the soil. That is so dumb. Okay, we can get a seed, and then we can stick it in. Yeah, straight up. That's how you do it. So I just planted that, and that's gonna grow now, I suppose. Cool, man. Yes, it's growing. Okay, let's get another crude gear, and let's make another robot and see if we can work it out so that we can get him to plant. That's gonna be really tricky, because he needs to also dig. I guess we could toil the soil for them, so that's also possible. Okay, we've got another little worker bot here. What's your name? Your name's Luke. Okay, I'm gonna go and toil all of the soil by myself. Okay, I'm gonna do that part for them. We could work out, you know, how to do that with like another robot, but that would take like, I guess, quite a little bit of work. Because we'd need to build like another one. So I'm just gonna do this. Okay, so I've toiled a bunch of soil there, all right? What am I even doing? What buttons am I pressing right now? Okay, now we need to teach old Luke over here. Hey, buddy. Hey there, you crude little robot. How you going? We're gonna teach him how to fill his hands full of, you know, like the seeds, and then plant them, and basically just keep going. So let's give this a try. So let's go for teaching him. Let's teach him. Okay, he's got to go over here, get a seed, till his hands are full. Okay, take from storage. Okay, so he needs to go to the general storage, repeat until hands are full. We can probably take that bit out. We don't need that. Okay, so let's just keep doing that until our hands are full. We have two, but it really doesn't matter. Okay, then we go down here and we plant a seed. Find nearest tree seed hole. So that's how that works. Okay. Take from general storage. Okay, we can take that out, that's fine. Take them out, and then repeat until hands are empty. Okay, all right, and then it should go back to moving to general storage and taking from general storage. So let's try this. Go, Luke. Do it, Luke. Okay, his hands are full. He has 6 of them. Look at him go. Look at him go! Now he's stuck. What are you doing? Oh, he needs to repeat the entire thing again. Okay. Teach, repeat, forever. Go. Now he's repeating forever. Here he goes. Watch him. Watch him. Are you serious, Luke? What the heck, man? What the heck? Okay, hang on. No, that should be right. That should be right. Why didn't you pick up until your hands were full? Why is your hand full only after 1? What's that about? And why have you just stopped? Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. We need to get rid of Luke's brain. Let's get rid of your brain, Luke. Okay, now we need to go here to the general storage. Good. Repeat until hands are full. Very good. Move to the next thing, which is here. We just use the seed item thing, that's fine. And we repeat until our hands are empty. See, that was working okay. Repeat until hands are empty, and repeat the whole thing forever. Go. No! What are you doing, Luke? You're not even trying, buddy. He just stops. and then goes back to repeat. Okay, I'm gonna leave the video here. This, I think, is gonna be a little bit of a work in progress, getting these robots to work correctly. And how difficult is it? Getting all these little bits and pieces. I think what I might do is set up like storage for a few different things, and maybe use some cheats to give myself a whole bunch of different items to save myself like just getting all the wood and things like that until I've actually set up some robots to do it for me. Because it looks like I've been going on for like an hour and a half now, and I still don't have like a great deal going on. But we're working it out, okay? We'll figure it out. Like I said, if you have any tips, let me know in the comments below. But thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, give us one of these ones. And I'll see you guys next time.